Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are we woeing?
We're back.
Whoa, mule.
How are we back?
How are we back?
I don't know. We're on a roll. I think
Yeah.
we're doing really well. We're loving chatting about life, stories, theories, if you will, of the conspiracy kind.
Oh, yeah.
We do like that, don't we?
We do.
We love a chin wag about interesting
We
stuff
do.
like that.
Yeah. But we take it all with a grain of salt. With it might be true. It probably isn't.
Yeah.
We're not. We're not here to start any revolutions.
No, and we're not professionals.
No, we're just shooting the shit, man.
Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with shooting the shit and talking about
That's
strange stories.
I wonder if someone's actually ever shot shit.
They must have.
Them cow patties.
Has to have been done.
Yeah, if I was a kid, I would have shot a cow patty for
Do
sure.
you want me to Google it now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, with
All right.
images, yeah.
Maybe, you know what, on the edit, there might be
Yeah,
a
there might
picture
be
of someone shooting shit.
Yeah, shooting the shit.
That's great. Guys, welcome back to What Life Throws at Us.
G'day.
G'day. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. And we've got another whip snorter of an episode.
Oh, have we? This one's a surprise for me. You've,
Yes.
you got a little something for me, have you?
This is a movie star.
Oh, get out of it. Hold on. Is that I pushed the button and nothing happened?
That's okay because there's still a song going, that's all.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So once the song ends,
Oh, God.
you can actually do stuff like that. So that's what's sitting in the director chair, you know.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
You know,
I overstepped my boundaries.
Look, I give you permission
I'm just pushing buttons.
to introduce
And
the next conspiracy theory.
all right, now push it now.
Yeah, one.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, here we go.
Whoa, well
That's
done.
it. All right, thanks. Yeah, it's my first time.
There's a guy here. How was your first time?
I feel like I need a cigarette now.
Oh,
But I don't even smoke.
Thanks, mate. All right,
Yeah.
so we have a guy that I'm a big fan of. Back in the day,
Oh, shit. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
no.
Am I allowed to try and guess, or should I just
You
let
can
it
if you want.
unveil? Okay, continue.
Martial artist,
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
no.
Oh, shit.
He revolutionised martial arts.
Bruce Lee.
My man, Bruce.
Hey, they call me Bruce.
They call me Bruce. Some
Yeah.
people may have heard of him. Very famous martial artist from the, I guess, 70s. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he was really filming.
Yeah.
In his prime, guys. In his prime. He died way too early. Way too early.
Yes.
He was 32, 33, I believe, something like that. And there was always a bit of mystery about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard much of this or looked into this one.
I think vaguely that he was poisoned.
Ooh.
Is that the theory that he was poisoned?
There is a little theory about that, yeah.
Okay.
There's a
all right.
couple of different theories, and that's
Yeah.
why I found it quite interesting.
All right. Well, lay them on us.
Yeah, so
Let's go on this journey.
well, apparently, you know, by the, I think the doctor's report,
Yep. The autopsy.
a fatal reaction to aspirin.
Wow, I haven't heard too many people being allergic to aspirin.
Yes,
Is that a thing?
it kind of is, right?
Okay.
I mean, let's say, I think that was maybe that wasn't the official, right? So
Right.
death by misadventure.
Oh, like Michael Hutchins when he was choking himself on the back of the door,
Right,
having a little bit of a, how you doing?
Another little theory on that one.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Also, his family lived in the shadow of a curse.
Yes.
You heard about this?
I think it was the firstborn son would be taken.
Yeah. Brother and that's
Yeah,
right.
something like that.
His brother and father were buried when they died.
Mm.
They got buried next to a young boy apparently in the cemetery.
Yep.
And a feng shui master literally said that they must relocate their bodies, or more tragedy will come. So we're going Chinese spiritual kind of stuff here.
Aren't we in the Chinese New Year currently as we're discussing
We
this?
might be, yeah.
Nice, on
Wow,
topic. Beautiful.
interesting. Good
Yeah.
timing, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, they reckon that maybe Bruce Lee got a bit haunted by this, and there was I don't know if you remember that movie Dragon in the 90s. A really good movie played by
Was it Enter the
Lee
Dragon?
Scott or something like that. No, it's just called Dragon. Have you not
Just
seen
Dragon.
it?
I don't know.
Fucking wicked biopic film
Oh, okay. Yes.
of
I'm
Bruce
with you.
Lee's story,
Sure. Yeah.
acted by another dude.
Yeah.
Really cool. And it showed a bit of that, and it was more Hollywood-esque stuff, and it showed a bit of how he had nightmares and dreams, and there was sort of like a devil guy after him, and he may have just, he got to him eventually, from this feng shui master and the stories.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that, and they had flashbacks of him fighting.
Yeah,
like
some
in
big
the armor. Yeah, and he choked him out with his nunchucks or something.
That was the premise of
spoiler alert.
Yeah, that was the premise of the the whole tragedy thing.
Okay.
And
yeah, sweet.
So going back to his last movie, where was it? 1973 is when he actually died. 6 days before the release of Game of Death.
Wow.
Which was actually, I think, his most popular movie of all time. Whether that's because he just died as well, I'm not sure.
True.
I think the main story or the coroner's report was he apparently died of heat stroke. Now, believe it or not, on the day that he died was the hottest day on record. That's crazy. To this day, or maybe not to this day, but at the time was the hottest day on record.
Wow.
2018, a book released believes that Bruce's inquest into his death was actually a complete sham.
And why would someone want to cover it up? Why would they want to?
Well, apparently the British colonial government ruled Hong Kong at the time.
Yeah.
Just wanted a quick verdict.
Right.
That quietened down the violent protests that were happening.
Right. Okay. So So if they said, "Hey, look, it was a normal death, nothing to see here.
Yep.
Move on, people."
Yes.
It would calm everyone down.
Yes, 100%.
And everyone would go,
because everyone was like,
okay.
how was this guy died? He's like the fittest person in the world.
Yeah.
Literally, and he suddenly just dies. Like, come on, there's bullshit behind this, eh?
Yeah.
So they were protesting on the street. Apparently the British government interfered with the proceedings to reach that conclusion, manipulated testimonies and the medical professionals to sway the jury's conclusion that it was a drug called Equagesic to help cure his headaches. So on the lead up to it, he was suffering from severe migraines, right? And he was taking some tablets or whatnot.
Yeah.
A drug called Equagesic. So maybe look it out. Yeah. Maybe look it up. On the Google friend. Okay, and this is a good one I came across as well, right?
Okay.
So because of he had this really condition where he would sweat a lot.
Oh, and he wasn't fat.
No, he was ripped. He had like 0% body fat,
which is not good for you, but yeah.
Yeah, true. Ripped, most fit guy, but he would sweat a lot. And I remember coming across this article that he wasn't happy in promo photos, and he would take photos of people and all this sort of stuff. And you know how you got your shirt on and then you'll see all this sweat underneath your glands here? He would sweat profusely from his underarms.
Yeah.
And he hated that. He hated the look of it. You can actually Google a lot of pictures from Bruce Lee and you'll see those sweat marks under his arm from the T-shirt.
Yeah, okay.
And he's like, this looks terrible. So he went and actually did a big procedure, operation, and got his sweat glands.
Wow.
Yeah, which apparently really fucked up with his system. And apparently if you're sweating a lot, that's a really good place to release, right?
Yeah.
And if that's getting trapped in there, man, that would just give you a fucking killer headache apparently and all this sort of stuff, right?
I thought the sweat would just come out somewhere else.
That's what I kind of thought, right?
Yeah, your ball sacks, and then you just got this real sweaty, it looks like you pissed yourself all the time.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough, yeah. Apparently you can get high blood pressure and nerve damage.
Okay, so not good just because you don't like how you look in photos.
Yeah, right. So that's the reason.
Well, that's not cool.
I found that really interesting.
Come on, Brucey, baby.
So shortly after doing some recording, for some audio recording for the Game of Death, in the studio, they turned off the aircon.
Yeah.
And he collapsed, had a seizure. This is just a few weeks before he fully died.
Yeah.
And it was due to, they assume it was because of that.
Yeah, okay.
It was super hot, blah, 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 collapsed, had a seizure. And then it was a few more weeks after that when it was the hottest day in Hong Kong.
Yeah, that he passed away.
He fucking passed away in his hotel room.
Now,
whether he just had a killer headache, I think that's what had happened. He went to lie down, have a sleep. Another theory about that, he was in the same hotel room as his apparent mistress.
Oh, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we've got a button for that, I know. Ooh.
So he was possibly even cheating on his wife,
Yeah.
who had 2 kids already at the time,
Yeah.
with a mistress in his hotel room.
Wow.
She had left. He had gone for a nap. By the time maybe a couple of hours had passed, she'd come back. He was not waking up.
Mm.
So he'd taken some pills of this stuff, overheated, passed out.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the
Either that or
main
his mistress
story
was,
behind it.
You know, maybe his mistress was really good at her job, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so it's very interesting. Like, I never knew this stuff until like going down the rabbit hole.
Well, can I push you a little bit further down the rabbit hole? And you may have come across this as well. But Bruce Lee's son,
Yes.
Brandon.
Yep.
The firstborn, male,
Mm-hmm.
and then he also died in a mysterious way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely a whole other conspiracy theory right there, but we can join straight into it. What was the movie called?
The Crow.
The Crow.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah,
Did
they
really well.
made 3 of those.
Obviously, yeah, because the first one made some good money.
Yeah, and
They
the second
tried
one
to-
not so much, and the third one not so much again.
Yeah,
You know?
obviously Brandon wasn't around, but
No, but they were entertaining. I've seen all 3, but yeah.
yeah, okay. And yeah, he died obviously, I don't know if you guys know the story, but we're here to tell you, right? Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, died I think The Crow was filmed 1993-ish. And there was a scene where he jumped up on the table and all the bad guys were around. They all whipped out their guns.
Yep. Pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Bang. That was a scene, actually. Yeah, there was a lot of people shooting at him.
Yeah, there was, yeah. All around the table,
He
yeah.
drops down and never got back up.
Yeah.
Because there was a real bullet in the gun, which
In one of the guns, yeah.
only recently just happened to Baldwin.
That's correct, yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
crazy to think. That doesn't happen often, but it's still crazy to think that, 30 years later, that can actually happen?
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Especially for whoever's pulled that trigger.
Oh,
and they, they're obviously thinking it's all prop stuff.
Yeah,
But,
and it's not up to them to really check if there's a fucking bullet in there, right? I mean, they've got specialised people apparently at all movie sets that check all these guns if there's...
That's right.
Yeah, if they're gun loaded or...
Yeah, for all the weapons, knives and everything.
But you imagine back in 1993 for Brandon, maybe the laws and the rules of doing all that stuff back then was a bit more lackluster.
Yeah.
And
safety advances as we learn from our mistakes, and obviously that was
100%.
a clear mistake. But was Brandon the same age as his dad?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
I think my memory is telling me that it was, and that then feeds into the whole mystery behind Bruce's death and Brandon's death, is that they were the same or similar ages when they died.
Yeah, man. We've got...
Because you were saying that Bruce was, 32, 33?
Born 1965, died 1993 at age 28. So I believe that was
Completely
maybe
different.
Maybe about 4 years apart.
That's
difference.
not close enough to link it.
Nah, not
Oh,
really.
wait, but conspiracy theorists can.
Oh, 100%. Like, that's what I'm saying. So the people that did not like what Bruce Lee was doing, he was an up-and-coming superstar, like just done a few really good action movies. And the people that may have killed Bruce possibly did a similar thing and said, fuck this, let's kill his son as well, right?
Yeah.
Or it was a feng shui master.
Who said bad things are going to come, and they're going
That's
to come
right.
because he made them happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
The feng shui master may have just, put a bullet in one of the guns.
So is that like the Illuminati, but the Chinese version is the Feng Shui-inati?
Yeah, I like it. That's the feng shui-inati. They could be the Hong Kong mafia.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Maybe.
Because remember, they weren't happy with Bruce Lee and the way he was teaching martial arts. He was giving away his secrets from whatever martial arts it was. I can't remember, but he was giving it away to like Americans. And they were like, hey, that's a sacred sort of martial arts. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was like, give him the middle finger.
That's right. He busted out some Russian and he said, up yours.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I don't think those feng shui Hong Kongians were happy with that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Is that a word?
It is now.
Hong Kongians?
Yeah. Tune in for new words with Doggo and Double D.
I love creating new words.
Yeah. They're the besterest.
Apparently he's a big fan of marijuana as well. He loved his marijuana, which I didn't know that. I must have just helped him sleep because he was a workaholic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But, you know, a lot of people like their drugs, their release, their...
marijuana is becoming way more acceptable these days than it was 10, 20 years ago.
Well, it's legal here in WA now. You can get
Is it?
Yeah, you can get a prescription.
It's actually legal. Oh,
Yeah.
prescription, right, all right.
Yeah. So you can get a prescription, and then you can smoke it as.
Do you need prescriptions in the States? Some of those states?
Nah,
are
some of
100%
the states in the States, you just
go to
just
deli.
smoke it. Yeah.
Marijuana, please. 2
Yeah.
ounces.
That's it. Oh man, where was I? I was somewhere the other morning, walking down the street. Where was I? Northbridge. I went out for breakfast in Northbridge.
Yeah.
We took our little pupper with us, and he was getting a little bit antsy, so I took him for a walk around the block. And there's some dude in front of us just puffing away on a joint.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Wandering down the street. I'm just like, hey.
That's cool.
Yeah, you go.
Did you ask him for some or?
No. I waited until he threw his stub away, and then
Yeah, that's right.
No, I didn't do that. I'm not homeless.
I'm not. And there you go, guys. A few little stories of Bruce Lee and his death surrounding it, and it's sad that we'll never really know. We'll never know that, and it'll always be there. One of the greatest martial artists, and imagine what he could do right now. He'd be pushing? He's 33 or something like that.
But maybe he would have ended up like Elvis and just blew out, and was, you know what I mean? Like
someone like Bruce Lee, I don't know.
Yeah.
He'd still be making movies today. He would have gone on to be in Hollywood.
You reckon
big
he's
time.
like Jackie Chan style?
He would have been, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I reckon he revolutionised like UFC and stuff, like mixed martial arts. And
yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was the one that mixed it all together and put it all together. And those feng shui masters were not happy with him, so.
That's it. Maybe we should have a chat about the UFC.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, because I'm not into sports or anything like that, but a lot of people around me are, and so I've got some views on the UFC. I don't know. Are you into the UFC at all?
Not massively into it. Like I couldn't tell you anyone that really. Maybe a couple of names I could rattle off, but I don't really go out of my way to watch it. So but that could be another episode. Fuck it.
Could be.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, so stick around and you'll see two people that don't really know about UFC talking about UFC.
That would be really interesting.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
that'll be fantastic.
I know Dana White. He sort of runs it. But
that's racist.
That's true. That's true.
It's just because he's white.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of a Conspiracy Theories.
Yeah.
About Brandon. Oh, Brandon got in there. So Bruce, the Lee brothers, the Lee family.
The Lee family.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Let's just leave it there.
Oh, I like what you did there. That's pretty clever. Dion's a clever man, isn't he?
No.
He's quite clever. He knows his stuff. Till next time, guys. This has been an absolute pleasure once again.
Yeah.
To bring some stories of what life throws at us. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Share it.
Push the thing and do the thing.
Yeah, the thing.
No, don't.
Yeah. Or don't. See, look, it tells you a big screen to subscribe, so you have to.
Oh, yeah, that one there.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's him.
Till next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, can't get to the bat.